Welcome back to Zoomed In Rocks. Today we'll be doing Adventure 2's rocks, starting out with this one. Zoomed in on the top here, it looks like we got also the pink orangey mineral here as well, but it's not as dominant. In fact, we got a lot of this grayish beige color along with it. This rock seems to be kind of porous in some spots, not so much here on the top though, you're still seeing some holes, but on the bottom especially, it's pretty dominated. And within some of these holes, you'll see little flashes of light, which is some sort of sparkly mineral, though they're just too small for me to really tell what they are. Maybe a mica, I don't know. Something I'm noticing here is that this rock is not very smooth at all. It seems like the white stuff seems to be higher up, while the pink stuff is lower down. Moving to the bottom here, you can already see that there's some sparkly stuff in this hole right here, and as we move along, you'll see a lot more holes with a lot more sparkly stuff. Also, the bottom here seems to be completely dominated by this pink-orange mineral, though you see a little bit of that beige-white, but for the most part, it's mostly gone. Something else I'm starting to notice here is that this pink-orange mineral seems to be a lot more porous and has a lot more of the sparkly minerals versus the white-beige color, which seems to be kind of more stronger, like less rugged, I guess. Here's kind of an interesting little pore. I'm not really sure what's going on in here, but it has some weird stuff. Moving on to the next rock. We got this one right here, which overall just seems kind of boring, but it has some very unique green mineral formation that I'm just interested in. On the bottom, zoomed in, it looks like we got all this gray and brown mineral. Back to the brown mineral, it looks like we got this little bit of a quartz maybe. Moving on up, it looks like we hit the green patch over here, which is just kind of like this flattish, kind of like smooth green mineral here with some crystal spots. Overall, pretty cool, but I don't know. Past the green, we hit this weird purple spot, the only one on the rock. Moving to the side here, it looks like we got kind of a green line going into this brown crystally stuff here with the green as well in it. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but it looks pretty cool. Moving to the top, it looks like we got the gray and brown minerals still, but then we kind of hit the weird green patches I saw, which also seem to have some sparkly bits, which almost look like mica in some spots. Right here, it looks like we got some genuine green crystals, which look really cool. And then moving on, right here, it looks like we got some mica mixed with the green. It just kind of goes everywhere. It looks pretty cool overall. But moving past that, we're going to have to go find one of the other green spots, which should be around here somewhere. Oh yeah, we hit it, and here we are. It looks like it's pretty much made of the same stuff here, though I'm not really seeing as much sparkly bits. I don't know, that could just be because of the location of it, maybe. The green mineral seems to kind of go into this crevice here, which is something I've noticed with the green minerals. Sometimes they like to form in sheets, which have these weird, just open, broken spots, and you can just see internally, though this one you can't really see all that deep into. Which does kind of go into this sheet like I thought, and then it kind of opens up into another crevice right here, which seems to be kind of filled with the same stuff overall. Which after that, it seems to kind of go back into a line sheet here. However, interesting to note, it kind of gets smaller and tapers out, so it doesn't go all the way around the rock like usual. And with that, that's two pretty cool rocks. Nothing too crazy though, but I still like them. They're pretty cool. Anyways though, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next episode.